Yeah, the south side dog. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys off to a slow start, looking for their first win after 2 straight losses to start the year. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Well, the pressure gets there. Tua is going to be taken down. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing.
Second down.
Now Tua. They set up the screen. Achane has it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I loved the most, he finished each and every run.
On first down, it's Jeanty. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Aubrey go with the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Raiders 7, Dolphins.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Miami set to take over. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to pass. Tua. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 47.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Achane. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the Raiders have got him. And Oliver. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
It's 2nd down.
Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
49-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. Jinty out of the backfield. Calling a gain of a yard. And 2nd down.
This is the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. And this is incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They got to be consistent.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. How about that? Their cornerback, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Raiders 14.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game later in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
It's 4th down.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
1st down.
Here's Tua. And down he goes. The 2nd back right around the 41-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Tua. Got an open man, it's Washington. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Ooh, the juke. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football. taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
2nd and 3 at the Raiders.
Achane gets it from the gun. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Tua going to run the sneak. I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Sanders is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble. And they get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll bring up fourth down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Tua sets up to pass it. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on fourth down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. He has been elusive in this first half. You see the rushing numbers for him. This defense is going to have to find some way to keep him in the pocket. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd and 5. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
That's to the left side, pulled in by Dash. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw again. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 3.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 6.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll drop the throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, a 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 8. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Football. And a Raider that he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown.
Las Vegas.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 13 now.
Dolphins 13.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he returns this to the 22. Miami's offense set and ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, I think that after the last drive, they got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders set. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down and 9.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Raider 1st down.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Raiders, 1st down. 1st and goal at the
now back to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Dolphins,
so that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their 25-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the 1st half of play. So halftime is upon us on Thursday. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Genty. And running with power here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line.
And the Las Vegas
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Pass complete right side to Bowers. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 7-yard line.
Now a handoff to Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Incomplete. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
Turnover on downs.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
15. And the Dolphins.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And that will set him up in excellent shape. First and goal at the 9-yard line. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Tua going to try and sneak it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Raiders have got him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
It's second down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he is going to lose yardage here. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. He'll take it at the 42. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. And you have to imagine his defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter.
19 yards.
On first down, they'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Ginty. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second half blowout material. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's a toss to Ginty, headed right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Taken down back at the 20.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another.
They're going to look to throw.
First down.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to the pylon and incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Raiders Dolphins have taken a 5-touchdown lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tua going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Looking to pass. Tua. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are able to at least get one score back. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the give, Genty. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet. You got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And Walker has it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Gain of 12 yards.
Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. That escapability has been on full display, and you can see he's now over 100 yards rushing for the game. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Sampson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
From the gun, it's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Back to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's come together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. And you've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A give out of the gun to Genty. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Looking to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Here's Achane to start the drive. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
Now Tua. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
29. And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw here. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And it's 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Fielded at the 20. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Throw right side, looked in here by Besh. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Short throw caught by Bowers. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Richardson. Now he's going to step up and run. That's to Bowers once again. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. This is a completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the 1st.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jalen Phillips, the former 1st-rounder, getting in here for the sack. The protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Richardson out of the shotgun. Short throw caught by Bowers. Down inside the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Touchdown, Raiders.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And taken right at the 35. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Ready?
Richardson working from the gun. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.